Hey there, thank you for your question. So yes, I truly did become a moderate drinker through the Sinclair Method treatment protocol. And I was someone who before this treatment really was not a moderate drinker whatsoever. I was a daily heavy drinker. I was one of those drinkers where once I started, it was hard for me to stop. And when I was successful at drinking moderately, which was honestly pretty rare, but when I was, it was just an act of me putting forth willpower and forcing myself to stop and, stopping after 2 drinks and just wishing that I could keep on drinking. So moderation did not come naturally to me until I went on this treatment protocol. So I started on the Sinclair Method in 2017, and following this protocol, my doctor had me taking naltrexone an hour before I drank alcohol. Started it as a daily drinker, and over the course of just a few months, my drinking dropped drastically. And I started to see myself just have more control when I drank. I could easily drink 1 to 2 bottles of wine in a setting, no problem. And the longer I was on this treatment, I was having 1 to 2 glasses instead. My craving and my thoughts about alcohol also started to quiet down. And I also noticed that I was just having more alcohol-free days that were pretty effortless. They did not feel forced. I just genuinely didn't feel like drinking, and so I wasn't drinking on those days. After I'd been on this treatment for about 8 months, again, my drinking just continued to decline and I was becoming more of a moderate drinker. By about 8 months, I was probably drinking like 2 to 4 times a month. And when I was drinking, I was having 1 to 3 drinks. So I was never blacking out, never really getting drunk, and really could trust myself again when it came to my drinking, which was such a good feeling because before this treatment, I hated the feeling of, wanting to go out and have a couple drinks, but then I would drink way too much and get drunk and do and say things I regretted and was just stuck in this shame cycle for a long time. But with this treatment, I gained my control back over alcohol, which allowed me to trust myself again. All in all, I was on the Sinclair Method for about 1 year. Again, I was just taking naltrexone 1 hour before drinking, had become this normal drinker, had this normal relationship with alcohol. And then what happened for me after about a year on this treatment is I just lost interest in drinking to the point where I went 4 months without drinking and it wasn't even hard. I didn't even think about drinking. I wasn't even trying not to drink. I just kept not drinking. And so after 4 months of not drinking, I decided, well, maybe I'm just going to be alcohol free for a while. Like I didn't intend to just quit drinking in that moment. I just was going to continue to be alcohol free for as long as I wanted to be. And it's been over 5 years today since I have drank alcohol. But what I love about the Sinclair Method is if I really wanted to drink alcohol, let's say I wanted to have a glass of wine tonight, I would just take naltrexone before my drink, and I know it would protect me from binge drinking. So I'd probably have 1 or 2 drinks and I wouldn't want more than that. So with this treatment, even though I haven't drank in over 5 years, I can drink as much and as often as I want to. But how this treatment worked for me over time is it just really caused me to lose interest in alcohol. So I genuinely don't want to drink anymore. I want to have a coconut water or a tea or sparkling water. Alcohol just doesn't appeal to me. But again, if I wanted to drink tomorrow, I could. And this treatment let me be a moderate drinker for about a year. And it was so cool to see myself get my control back over alcohol again. So I hope that answers your question. If you're new to the Sinclair Method, you can learn more about it with my other videos. The link in my profile has information and you can also get started there as well. Bye for now.